Good morning, folks, and happy Saturday. We are running late as hell for this competition, but at least we got some French toast in us, so we got the breakfast of flipping champions. And we are finally out the door, headed to this freaking tournament. Wish me luck. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be late. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna be late. We still gotta stop for gas. Well, we are probably most definitely gonna be late to this tournament. Our car just died on us on the middle of the interstate, lost all kind of compression, so we're just gonna send it. We got a little bit of compression back. I have no idea what's going on with it, and there it goes again. Oh shoot. And now we are on the ramp. Dang it. Will we make it? Probably not. And we're stopping. I wasn't gonna be that asshole who drives down the middle of the interstate at 30 miles an hour. I had my foot all the way down to the gas. It's not going. It's lost compression completely. So I have no idea what we're gonna do. I'm trying to get someone out here to at least come get me and get me to the tournament and sit with my car, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And our savior made it. I guess we're leaving this sumbitch here. Well, folks, we are back on the road. We're gonna try to keep as positive of a mindset as we can going into this tournament, because that one was a stressor. After 30 minutes of sitting there, I finally, we called every tow company in the local area first. I will say that. I did call every tow company, and they all said they want to come get it. So you know what? I'm going to leave it there. And if it gets impounded, well, it's a free tow for me after I go pay the impound fee. But let's get to this tournament, folks, and have a fun day. Well, folks, we just made it, and we have one shot to hopefully make it to the right building, because if we don't, we are going to be late to our match. So let's run in here and make it happen. When life throws you curveballs, you know what, folks, you just got to make it happen. And we made it, folks. Let's get warm. Well, first match complete, and it did not go our way. I don't know what happened. I went to go shoot, and just couldn't get that shot coming. Went to go sweep outside, then he was in on my leg. Tried to pull him up, and when I pulled him up, he went in, had me on my back already. I started trying to turn, and again, we could not turn. That half was deep, but we'll go next. We got another round, so it's all good. I just can't catch a freaking break anywhere. No competition I do. So it was supposed to be a round robin, and I was supposed to have 2 more matches instead of 1, but one of my next match just pulled out of the bracket. So wonderful. Gotta love combat sports. And I'm pissed now, but let's get back in here and wait for our next match and control the things we can control.
You got this, Brian. You got this, Brian. Brian.
Match 2 complete, and at least we didn't get stuck by a freaking black belt, but we still didn't do good. So after further review, I went back and looked at that second match, and I didn't really do too much wrong. I don't know why the matches were 1-1-1 on that last one, because they were supposed to be 2-2-2, but it is what it is. I was pacing myself for a 2-2-2 match, and it ended up being 1-1-1, and I didn't notice it until after I rewatched it. And also, don't know where I got caught for locking hands, but it is what it is. He said I was clasping hands. My fingers didn't even touch. I had a spiral ride, a gut wrench and a spiral ride, but that also is what it is. Poor kid who I went against the last time left with a broken nose and a beat up face, so I think I ended up winning. And I almost knocked the poor kid out with a club, but that is neither here nor there. We got to get our butts home because my trooper who came and saved me, well, she's got to make her way back to the hospital tonight. After already pulling a 12-hour shift last night, coming home, saving me off the interstate with no sleep to coming and supporting me, as she always does, and then now finally headed home to go get her some sleep. So the real trooper is the one holding this flipping camera right now. I definitely can't say that I didn't have fun today. I had a blast. Any day I get to compete is a flipping blast. Not every time is it gonna go my way. I mean, everything was rolling against me, and I still went in there and gave it everything I had. I could have just said, screw it, I'm not going to this tournament. But I did not. I gave it everything I had. Felt like a little bit stuck in the mud today, but again, it is what it is. But we just found a hot dog factory, so we're gonna go in here and get some glizzies. What a great match snack. Hot dogs hit the flipping spot. If you have a hot dog factory in your local area, I am telling you, you gotta check them out. They always hit the spot, always. Literally the best hot dogs ever. But as we were walking in, the cashier was like, hey, are you filming a YouTube video? Come to find out, he's a fellow content creator. And then he just left me with some little tips. Keep doing what you're doing. I really like what you're doing. Wow, that is a very unique idea and a very unique take on the whole life of a fighter. Very inspiring guy. If I knew his name, I would shout him out. But he did follow me on Instagram, so maybe I can leave it somewhere around here. Somewhere, I don't know which way it'll put it. I'm pretty sure it's on this side. But I guess what I was wanting to get at was just how inspiring, I guess, social media creators and content creators and fellow content creators can be. Like, he's like, what kind of niche are you in? I'm like, I have no idea, bro. I was supposed to be a fitness creator, and then I started enjoying streaming, and then I started enjoying vlogging. So I guess you would call me a lifestyle. He's like, honestly, bro, just keep doing whatever you're doing because, well, someone out there is going to enjoy it. I mean, hopefully, maybe not. but I hope they do. Home at last. Let's get inside, shower up, and get this fitness tip of the week filmed. Go check it out, how mental health and physical health go hand in hand. Now, let's get this joker posted and find out where the rest of the day may take us. 2 hours later, and we may have a gaming video for you. We may. I don't know. We're trying. We're trying, folks. We are testing our skills at editing. But as I've seen going back and looking at my old videos, I don't know how any of y'all have ever wanted to subscribe to me, because those right there were cringy. But thank you to the ones who subscribed before I came to this self-realization that I may be the cringe lord. Henry Cejudo, take a step to the side. But let's get on some Dark Souls. Dark Souls. I just said Dark Souls. Dark Space. Dead Space. Dead Space. It's Dead Space. Let's get to Dead Space. I can't say my videos were too cringy. They were good information. It's just the quality of them were terrible. My comfortability in front of a camera was not there. All around, everything just was not there. But I think we're starting to figure something out. And if we're not, well, we're going to keep trying and learning, because this is a whole new skill for me. A whole new skill. Well, folks, we just finished up an amazing stream, running through 2 chapters without even freaking noticing. So I guess next time we hop on, we will finish Dead Space, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in. Folks, we had to make a late night run to go find some ibuprofen, because all of a sudden my whole body is hurting, and I never have any kind of pain unless we're getting sick. I really hope we're not getting sick, but let's go find some flipping ibuprofen, because I'm in pain. Ibuprofen secured, and I was really worried there for a second we weren't going to be able to find any, because everywhere is closed. And this hit me out of the blue. We're not Hamzat Chimaev. We're not going to be held down by a flipping bug. We're going to take a little bit of ibuprofen, and we're going to be good as new. Well, folks, we are finally home after our emergency ibuprofen run. And, you know, after the day we have had, we might as well take our butts to bed before we get hit with, like, a bolt of lightning or something. You know, if there's anything I've learned in life, is that if you got a great plan, well, you better have 17 other plans. You know what? 1,700 other plans to go with it. Because that perfect plan is not going to come through. And if it's something that you really, really, really want, well, you're going to figure out how to make it happen. It doesn't matter what the, I guess, outcome is of it, or what you got to do to get it. You're going to do everything in your power to make sure that that plan goes through. As you saw today, we woke up a little bit behind. We finally got back on track. We got into our car. We realized we were out of gas. Once we realized we were out of gas, we stopped and got some gas. We filled up. We got back on the road. We were back on track. And as we were about halfway to the venue and halfway away from home, about slap dab in the middle, our car breaks down. So there's no real turning back. And we might as well keep trucking forward, because, well, we've already put ourselves into this tournament, and we are not the ones to just say, hey, we're not going to do it, because things are not going right in our life. We're going to make it happen one way or another, and that's with anything in life. I've learned in my life that I have to, pretty much with everything, work harder than the average human. It doesn't matter what it was. Losing weight, building muscle, getting into shape, trying to get opponents, trying to figure out this whole entire YouTube thing. Just about everything in my life I've learned is not really as easy as it could be. I have to work a bit harder than other people, but I know that. So you know what I do? I grind. It doesn't matter what the world throws at me. I'm gonna figure it out, folks. And you can do that too. You can do it too. But with that being said, folks, I am going to climb into bed before we get hit by that bolt of lightning. Good night, folks, and BillyGoat flippin' loves you.